100 games played, the border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are being discussed as we get ready for what's in store. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Missouri Tigers offense will get the first possession of the game. Mizzou put a spanking on the Jayhawks the last time they met.
Wins always feel great, but Missouri blowing out Kansas for them, that was ecstasy for their players, coaches, and fans.
Yeah, and it's just an awesome opportunity to be like, yeah, we own you. Like, go back to where you...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
With the catch, it's Hardy. And he dropped a quick spin move on it before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Kansas offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891, and it's unfortunate with
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Wants to throw. It's Marshall. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. All by himself down the middle. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tiger. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Got a man. It's Hayes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Caught close to the marker. It's Henderson. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity to get off the field, but quarterback and receiver, they were just better on that one. Nice throw. Nice job by the receiver getting his feet in bounds.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run play action. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Got him in the open.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quick completion on the out route. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Still on his feet. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go back to the ground. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's looking to pass. Big fella moving. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Oh, he's got some space. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Jayhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to buy time. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the eat.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it down the left side. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Hardy. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal here.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, taking advantage of the clock, it's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Got his man quickly. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
At the 32-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down. Number 89.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. The field goal is no good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, so much to break down from a spirited first half between the Tigers and the Jayhawks. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Kansas and Missouri plays out.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Missouri! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off play action. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulders, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
Run to the right, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Off-play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play.
There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. The running back has it. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Tiger! They take the lead with the 6.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his stride. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. He tries to take the top off. A full dive to haul that one in. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Got a man. It's Thurman. Across the 25. He's got room. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab down the middle. Loose in the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Under fire. Got his man downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that right there.
Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Looking for the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks. Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. On the ground, it's Hardy. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense set on 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds this big tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He'll sneak it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Power football with the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Coleman. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Touchdown, Missouri! They move on top here in the 4th. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Back to throw, it's Marshall. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Cook. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Now, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the 4th quarter.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Hold.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. And tackled there by the defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Snagged in the middle, it's Cook. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And this offense can stay balanced because they still have those 3 timeouts in their pocket. They need to put a good drive together, but right now they're continuing to stay balanced. They might need to get a little pass happy and a little bit more aggressive after this.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Quick strike complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
Yeah, well, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Marshall. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. Extra point, anything but routine. It's good, and we're tied here in the fourth quarter. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside is, and he loses the ball deep in his
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
What's happened for this offense? They're into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the D.
Man, that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. And we can rock and chalk this one up to a Kansas victory and a waving of the wheat in this border war rivalry. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.